Hi, Nira. Hi.
Hey Anya, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I just sprinkle some lemon, like I said, for Louis to not distract me. And now he's actually licking it. I hope.
So he's busy with doing other things.
Yeah, I hope he won't start to like lemon
Oh,
because this is my like last
he's
solution.
cute.
So how are
Yeah,
you?
I'm very good. My dog is sleeping behind me.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So I will ask you some questions now.
Okay.
And should we begin?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my first question for you is for how long have you been vegan and why did you go raw?
I am now vegan for 3 years and a half and hydro vegan for 3 years. So my transition was quite quick. And the next part was why I went raw.
Yes.
Okay, I had so many health issues from IBS, endometriosis, PCOS, a lot of mental health issues, and all of those started way before I went raw. But then when I got emergency surgery where they found out that I have endometriosis
Oh
and
wow.
PCOS, and then they said that maybe I won't be able to have my own family, so that I won't be fertile. This really got to me. And also, like, endometriosis is a disease that likes to happen again. And then I would need to go on those surgeries again and again if I would continue with my old lifestyle. So this really made me to change kind of instantly after my surgery. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, getting this diagnosis at such a young age,
Yeah.
maybe having no family is hard, right? Yeah. And did you transition overnight? Did you go raw vegan overnight, or did you have a transition period?
Well, I went vegan, like I said, a few months earlier. And then I had that surgery, and after the surgery, I went whole food plant-based because after the surgery, I was recovering for at least 1 month. Like I wasn't able to do anything, not even go to the bathroom by myself. So I needed like support 24/7. And my parents cooked for me, and they are actually cooking quite healthy. So I was whole food plant-based, and then when I was able to cook for myself a little bit more. Okay, here he is.
Hello.
Hey, hi, Koches.
So the lemon juice didn't work for so long.
No, yeah, so then I went Cairo when I was able to take care of myself. Wait, I will
Yeah.
let him out.
Yeah. How? Ah.
Vedi, vedi, sei già finita. Okay, sorry for that.
It's okay.
Mm.
And for how long have you been struggling with digestive issues before?
From my when I was 13 years old, I first started to notice it. So prior to that, for 7 years, yeah, and I was really searching for the solution for like 5 years. Like I was really scared, confused, and I didn't know that I have the power to reverse all of my issues. I just hang on all of the advices from doctors all the time. And I was dependent on medications because of it and on bland restrictive diets. Uh, and yeah,
Oh, yeah, and how long took it for you to see an improvement with your diet?
immediately, like for yourself.
Yes.
From day one, I knew that this was it. And it made me feel better. And like 1 month in, I thought like I have the most optimal digestion ever. And then three years later, I'm still improving my digestion. So it's getting better and better, even though I don't think it can get any better, but you know,
Yes. Yeah.
I constantly experience benefits. But yeah, even when I actually made bigger changes when I was 18, when I went gluten-free.
Okay.
So yeah, this was also a big benefit that decreased my symptoms to half of the symptoms that I had. And then when I went vegan, I noticed some more benefits, but then when I went high raw, I noticed the most benefits, and they occurred immediately, like I would say from day one, and then it progressed from there.
Wow. So even if you on a normal diet and only cutting out gluten was doing so much for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Interesting. Yeah.
yeah.
So
I'm diving deeper in like why some people experience so many benefits from cutting gluten out. And I think it also has to do a lot with how much sprayed is gluten also
yeah. Yeah.
from glyphosites,
Exactly.
um, and other toxins. And also, yeah, because it's not like our natural food, of course.
Yes, I think so too. I know. I have not eaten bread or something like that for so long right now. Yeah, and it's such a difference. When I eat something like that now, I that's horrible on my digestion. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and what else have you noticed? Except the digestive issues when going raw?
I actually, when I hit my biggest detox, when I started to base my diet on mostly fruits, and when I went fully raw, I went in it too quickly because I wasn't like aware of how you need to do this diet, and I underate. But then again, I went into this big detox phase, and I detoxed my body from parasites. I started passing excess mucus, sediment in
Wow.
my urine, like my skin started detoxing, and lymphatic system started to working, and I passed a lot of waste in that one summer. And since then, like I really became all of my symptoms free. So no mental issues. I also had a lot of panic attacks, a lot of anxiety, social anxiety, trouble sleeping. Like I would fall asleep at 6 a.m. mostly. Yeah.
Wow.
So I didn't get a lot of sleep for a long time. And endometriosis, I never get back that disease. And I don't also have cysts anymore. So I'm also cyst free, and the energy levels are great and high, and mental clarity. And my hair, of course, I always had thick hair, but I now have even thicker hair. My
Yes.
skin. And I also had like I saw this one picture in my old gallery of photos where I would had like in the winter so dry skin on my hands that I would bleed
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
So now this doesn't happen to me like even one day. And I'm not like wearing any gloves or anything, and I still have hydrated skin, which is also great.
Yeah. Right. What did you eat in the summer where you had those eliminations and detox symptoms? Only fruits, and what kind of fruits?
No, I didn't eat only fruits. I actually before that, I really didn't listen to my body, and I was doing what others were telling me to do.
Oh yeah.
Like I was listening, you need to do this for detox, you need to do that for detox, and I was switching from those protocols, and I never saw big results until I started to like just ditch everything because I was losing so much weight and I wasn't doing it my best. So I ditched everything and I went just by my feeling and my intuition, my instinct. And then I really started to work with my body instead of against it. So I started to pick up on those signs, what is actually my body telling me, like what does it need, and not on the cravings. I don't mean the cravings, but the real needs.
Yes.
When the real needs get satisfied, you feel like fully satisfied. You don't need like anything sweet, anything savory, any hydration more, like you are fully satisfied. So when I started to eat this diet intuitively and give my body what it needs in this exact moment, then I hit that big detox. So I didn't eat only fruits. I didn't do any detox protocols. I just started to listen to my body.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good part, listening to your own body and not what others say, because there are so many diets out there, raw vegan diets. Yeah,
Mm.
you can feel so lost. Yeah. And what do you eat in a day now?
Like also to touch on the previous question, I would also like to say that like I really think that we by design are all the same and like the goal is the same to like come to our human nature and to come to more natural living. That is the most optimal for us, but we made so many different sins, so that's why our healing journeys might differ from others. So we're so individual in our healing journeys, but I think like the goal is the same and the destination is the same.
Yeah.
So yeah, now to answer your next question, what I eat in a day right now is I start my day with some kind of citrus juice. I really found that citruses are really, really healing for the gut and really, really detoxing. And they really like boost your digestion. And then I would have like a fruity meal, usually a big smoothie based on bananas, and I add some fruit. And then I would have another fruity meal, and then at the evening I would have more savory meal, although I don't eat salt anymore, but like the veggies and the fats part, it's for the evenings. So a salad, or I really like zucchini noodles,
Oh
or
yeah.
something like that, or like wraps, or something like that.
Cucumber noodles. I like cucumber noodles more than zucchini
Oh,
noodles.
really?
Yeah. Yeah. And do you have a morning routine like meditation or journaling or yoga or something like that?
Yeah, actually, fun thing, I just started to do Joe Dispenza's meditation by his program in one of his books. So I'm really excited for my changes.
Yeah, you have to tell me what it is. I want to do
Yeah,
this too. That's so interesting. Yeah.
yeah, I will definitely tell you because I think like my future vision is really not something that would be in alignment with my current identity. So I have to many identity issues to hold this vision for myself. So with everything we do in life, I think we need to evolve and grow and grow. And those are the things that will make us grow, even though they are not the most comfortable things, but like, yeah, growth is in discomfort. So, um,
Oh,
so this started to become a part of my morning routine or evening routine.
okay. Is
Um,
this on YouTube or is it or
I actually, it is on YouTube. You can also buy his meditations, but you have instructions how to do your own meditation in the book.
mm,
So I went with this option because I think that's only myself. I can give myself what I really need.
yeah.
So also with like speaking with my voice, I think it's more powerful and more deeper because I'm talking to myself those things. And then I only know how much like pause between those sentences I need to like really um suck them in and really be present in in this meditation. So yeah, I decided to do my own meditations.
Oh wow, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I go on the walk with Louis. And then I do always my morning yoga, and then I drink my morning juice.
Yeah. That's you don't journal or something like that?
What?
You don't journal?
No, I don't journal. I'm not the best at
Me
journaling.
neither.
Yeah. Yeah, I
I
would like.
tried it, but I couldn't. It's not mine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not my thing too, but I really admire the people who do it, and I can definitely see why it would be beneficial for some people.
Yeah.
Because when I was struggling with my mental issues, I was writing a lot actually, and writing out my emotions and just letters for myself. Like sometimes I also do like some letters for myself, but I never go back at it, like never to anything that I wrote.
I did this too. Yeah. I wrote like a book only for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very private. Yeah. Yeah. What are your thoughts on variety for gut health? Because so many people out there say only fruits and salads are enough. You don't need variety. You don't need to eat sprouts or cabbage or yeah, not that much variety. Always the same. It's okay.
I think that the variety is as much as important as not eating processed foods. I think it's like the most important thing actually when it comes to gut health, because when it comes to gut health or overall health, you won't be like focused on your microbiome. So if you look at our human body, like we are most of microbes. So our DNA is more than 90% of microbes. This is a lot. So they're the most concentrated in our gut. That's why like gut health is kind of the base of everything. And like the microbes actually digest the food for you. So you want to feed the good microbes to like balance out your whole body because everything stands on those microbes. So the good microbes only eat fiber, and you need to like, there are so many microbes. Like I was listening to one interview with Dr. Will Bulshevitz. I think this is how you pronounce his surname.
Okay.
But he is like a great gut expert. And he said like we have as many microbes as there is stars in our galaxy. So this is a lot. And you don't know like what kind of foods those microbes eat because there are just too many of them. So you want to be feeding a variety of fiber to feed as many good microbes as you possibly can to enjoy that balanced body and that balanced digestion and balanced overall health.
Yes, I think so too. Right. Yeah. So your most variety is in your salads at night, or do you because you drink your orange juice and your smoothies are nearly the do you put greens in your smoothie or is it always a fruit smoothie?
No, I don't do greens in my smoothies. I don't really like the
Green
green
smoothies?
smoothies. Yeah, I like the sweeter one better.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I don't want to have any greens for the evening, I would do like green smoothies, but usually not. My biggest variety, I think, yeah, it is into salads, but also like with everything. Also, I don't just drink like orange juice, but all kind of citruses there is. And for fruit, I also like to experiment with my fruit options, like more exotic fruit, more local fruit. It doesn't really matter. Like I am focused on variety now for about at least 1.5 years, I would say. And until now, I am trying new foods like every week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to do it too. I
Yeah.
eat nearly the same foods because when it tastes good, oh, I eat it all every day. But I think it's not what you eat in a day, it's what you eat in the long term, in the week, in
Yeah.
the month. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. And
Yeah.
have you ever eaten cooked food the last few weeks or months?
Yeah, in the last months, like I tried 2 times cooked food. And with going fully raw now, I am eating fully raw for in March, it will be 1 year for my birthday. Yeah, so I went fully raw not because I saw that it is more beneficial, but because my body led me to being fully raw because I rejected cooked foods.
Okay.
So my body told me to go fully raw. But of course, I've experimented with cooked foods just to see how will I react, because I think like experimenting is the most important thing to focus on when it comes to healing care. Like you need to try out things, you need to see the difference for yourself and feel it out, not just read the researchers and um
Me too. Yeah.
yeah, you need to
Yeah.
do those things. So the first time was cooked broccoli because I really love cooked broccoli.
And how do you feel? And how have you felt?
I felt okay, like the taste-wise, it wasn't as dreamy as I thought it would be. Yeah. I imagined it like so perfect flavors and so flavorful, but it wasn't like that. It was okay though. And after that, I felt okay, but I noticed that my digestion slowed down.
Yes.
So now I need like about 12 hours to digest meals. But with that broccoli, I needed 24 hours at least. So it's not terrible, but I don't want to slow down my digestion, and I really enjoy my efficient and optimal digestion now. So why would I do that? And the second time I ate roasted chestnuts on the farmer's market.
I
Yeah,
love them.
yeah, they were local ones, and I said like, okay, why not? And I ate them, and I actually felt nauseous after them,
Oh,
almost right
okay.
away. Like I would say, like in half an hour or something, I felt really
Oh,
nauseous, and the nausea progressed through the day. Yeah, and I didn't feel my best, so I will just stick to fully raw, I think, for now. But I'm open to what my body will tell me in the future.
I think that's very important because maybe you will change and yeah.
Yeah,
And what are your thoughts on food combining?
I think that food combining is really important, especially in the beginning when someone is transitioning to this diet with really weaker gut.
Yeah.
So yeah, we need to keep in mind that we have really weak guts when we start this diet. So we need to make some adjustments and be more careful and focus more on simpler meals, not so complex. So yeah, like I wouldn't mix fats and fruits. Um, this is the biggest one, I think. And fats and protein can be really not so good in the beginning also. But later on, when you build your microbiome and when you feed those good microbes, when you enrich in them and feed them with variety, you will be able to also digest terrible food combinations. Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had one time uh, recently in my salad, I had 2 types of proteins and 2 types of fats. And a lot of them, like I had peas and chickpeas. Chickpeas are
Ah,
really like complex, I think, proteins.
sprouted?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I had like tahini dressing, and then I also ate some cashews.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a terrible combination. If you would ask me at the beginning, I wouldn't digest it at all. But now I digest it good, and I didn't have like any troubles with it. So
Yeah. So you worked for it. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah. And when someone eats cooked food, I think eating first cooked and then fruits is not a good idea.
Yeah, but actually, like for me, it never caused me any issues.
Oh, okay. For
Also,
me too. For me, it was an issue.
yeah, it really
Yeah.
depends, I think, on the microbiome of individual
Yeah.
because Also, like, not two persons on this world have the same microbiome, so that's why like the healing journeys are a bit different for everyone. And yeah, you need to like adjust things to yourself, like have the structure of somebody who actually done it and got those results that you want, but then flow in between those structures with your own body's needs.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Yeah. And where do you see yourself in 5 years? It's my
Uh,
final question for you.
but
That's my final question for you.
okay. Well, I see myself still choosing my health first because I think like choosing health is an option that anyone can do. And even me, I need to choose health in any situation. So you need to keep choosing it again and again and again, but it gets easier and easier, and you do it more effortlessly. So I am still focused on health, of course, in those 5 years. And I am planning to move to more tropical places, uh,
Where?
like Costa Rica. This
Yeah,
is
me
a dream country.
too.
Yeah, I'm going to visit there in the next year. Uh,
Yeah.
so I'm really excited for that. And I found out that Louis can go with me.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah,
cool.
the thing is you can't accept him. So yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
um,
Unfortunately, and yeah, I really want to like start hosting live events also because I really enjoy connection and connecting with people in general and helping
something
them.
like
What?
something like retreats.
Yeah, something like retreats. Like also my boyfriend is a massage therapist and we are thinking of combining our powers and do
Cool.
retreats because massage is also a great technique of healing and of
Yeah.
detoxification also. Also in my program, I include some of his massages for digestion, which is really important to detox that waste quicker out with like physical movement. So yeah, I would love to host like live events where we would like connect live and we would be more present with our energies and expressing ourselves and creating that sense of a trustful community. I think this is a big one for me, like to show people that they can really open up, that they can trust, and that they can receive what they are looking for, like healing and support and empathy and all of that.
That's my dream too. And giving a retreat and yeah, with other people. Yeah,
Where do you
always my
see
dream.
yourself? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Yeah, doing the same. I want to host a retreat. I want to live in a tropical climate. But I think I would go to Bali. I
Uh-huh.
was in Thailand and it was so good, but I want to visit Thailand, Bali,
Mhm.
and I want to see the whole world,
Yeah.
and then I decide where to live. That's my dream. I want to travel Hawaii, Costa Rica, and then the other side, Bali and Thailand and everything. And
Yeah.
yeah, and I want to help other women with their issues. And I think that's my goal for the next few months. And
For sure. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. And also when it comes to like tropical places, I think that you have like the most optimal environment there to like live this raw vegan lifestyle and the most quality food, but you can also like do it in the cities and in the northern climates, and you can also like find beauty in colder climates and
yeah,
find enjoyment. Um,
yes, we do it right now.
yeah, yeah, and you've been doing it for so long. Uh,
Yes. Yeah. And I never was unhappy with this. Yes, of course, the tropical food is it's it's maybe tastier, but you can find other things here that are perfect. And sometimes I love to make my raw soups in the Vitamix, veggie soups, warm them up in the Vitamix, and yeah,
Yeah.
it's not that bad. Yeah,
And here you can also have like your own garden and grow your
yeah,
own food, which is more optimal for you anyways because you grow it yourself and it's much more tastier for sure. And you have all the local farmers. I started to like base my food on farmers market food, which is much more tastier, much more nutritious, and then like my money goes into good hands because I then support like those local farmers and the land being used for farming. So I think that is also like important aspect where your energy goes, where your intention goes, and time and money goes.
yeah. And I think you can be happy everywhere. You can be unhappy everywhere. It's all inside of you. When you're happy with yourself, you can be happy everywhere and make the best out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to really like find this satisfaction within you,
Yeah.
not search it externally for sure.
That's for me the most important thing because then you can go everywhere with everyone and be happy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's great.
Yeah, seeing the positive in everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much for this interview. It
Thank
was
you.
very interesting and very yeah, it showed me some things. I would love to do another one with you because I have so many other questions for you.
Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure. We should do another one, of course.
yeah.
Yeah, thank you for your
Okay.
questions, and I really also enjoyed this one.
Yeah. Thank you and have a great day with Louis.
Yeah, you too. Have a great day. Enjoy your day. See
You
you later.
too.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Bye bye.